squadron. Tally ho, red section. We'll take the rear starboard. Yellow, you take the port.
Yellow 1 Wilco. Tally ho, yellow.
And the lot of you, keep your eyes open for the escort.
Red 3, yellow-nosed bastard, 6 o'clock high, coming down, now.
Roger, Red 3, I see him. Rabbits, break right and climb.
Klappe auf! Alles aussteigen! Macht schon!
Hi guys, Martin here, coming to you with painting number 33. This one here to the left of me. I have a YouTube channel that I've had since March 2013 for my model building hobby, building aircraft models, specifically aircraft from World War II. And because I haven't been posting models because I've been concentrating on oil paintings, I thought I need to compromise between the two channels, keep the guys that are into aircraft, World War II aircraft, satisfied on that channel, as well as the people that follow my painting channel. So I decided to paint my most favourite World War II aircraft, the British Supermarine Spitfire. This depicts a Mark 1A being flown by Squadron Leader Geoffrey Wellum when he was based at RAF 92 Squadron, Biggin Hill in Kent. And this is the aircraft he flew, QJK, with the serial number P9998. I've enjoyed doing it, but I really have to say that the guys, the professional artists that do aircraft, aviation, paintings for a living, hats off to those guys, because it's not as easy as you might think, especially with oil paint and brushes, trying to get smooth elliptical curves and trying to paint roundels on a curved surface and lettering. It's pretty tough. But I've had a go, I wanted to do it, and I'm happy, I like the result. I hope you guys do. But leave comments, let me know what you think. And if you'd like me to paint any more aircraft, I have got in the back of my mind of painting the adversary aircraft to this, the German Messerschmitt Bf 109E4, and probably Adolf Hitler's aircraft I might paint. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you think. Constructive criticism, comments below. I look forward to anything. If you want to see more, click like, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon, and you'll be updated with all the videos that are posted to this channel, and you'll get to see the Bf 109E4 when it's painted. Alright, stick around if you want to watch this time-lapse video of how I painted this. Thanks guys, tally-ho, chocks away. Hi guys, so I'm going to attempt something completely different, painting an aircraft. This is a Spitfire from World War II. I've got it sketched out, roughed out, and now I've got the white cliffs of Dover there and the English Channel beneath it. Now what I'm going to do is just cover the canvas with paint. This is stage one, it's called blocking in. I'm just going to roughly block in the dominant tones of every square inch of this canvas, and then when I've done that I'll allow that to dry for 2 or 3 days, come back to it, then I'll start stage 2, which will be blocking in detail, and then again I'll let that dry for a couple of days, 3 days, and then I'll go to the fine detail work. So that's where we're at, that's what I'm attempting to do. So guys, I've started blocking in, and as I say, blocking in is just a rough pass. It's the first of 3 passes. There's always 3 stages, you build up layers, and this is the first layer of paint, just roughly blocking in to get some tones, the dominant tones in every square inch of the paint. So I'm working on the ocean, the ground at the top of the cliffs. I've blocked in all the cliffs with just an off-white paint. I'm going to go in there and block in some detail, blocked in some sand, and then started on the water. And I just got to finish off around the top side of the Spitfire with the watercolours, and then excuse me, when I've finished blocking in, what I'll do is I'll use my blender brush and just go over it, give it a quick blend, and that'll be it for the first stage. I'm not going to try blocking in the Spitfire yet. I'm going to wait till everything around it is dry, so in a couple of days time I'll block in the Spitfire, then everything's blocked in, and when I've blocked in the Spitfire I can start blocking in detail then all over the canvas. But for now I'm using a flat brush just to get around these edges.
This is the BBC Home Service. Here is the news. In the House of Commons this afternoon, the Prime Minister, Mr. Churchill, said, "What General Weygand called the Battle of France is over. The Battle of Britain is about to begin."
Name der 2. Luftwaffe, Herr
Danke,
General.
danke, Geoffrey. Mein lieber Fink.
Herr General Milch.
In Ordnung?
Alles ist fertig, Herr General. Es kann losgehen.
Bitte, meine Herren, dann vorwärts.
Wache! Stillstand! Seil straff halten. Dreht weiter, Jungs, los, dreht weiter. Hier, klar. Aha! Stillstand! Technisches Personal!
Hi guys, so I'm coming close to the end of stage 1, the rough blocking in. It's just rough blocking in, that's all it is. As I said earlier, just want to fill the canvas with some background colour just to set the pace, set the base, and I'll let this dry for a few days. I've just got to work on the inside of the cockpit and the rear wheel, little bit on the lettering, clean the lettering up a bit, and the wingtip light, and then when that's dry in 2 or 3 days time, then I'll go over everything again with another layer of oil paint, and what you'll see is what looks patchier and scruffier will start to become more bold, more vibrant, and start to take on life. Hey guys, welcome back. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to start applying the second layer of paint, and then you'll see colours starting to come more bolder and vivid. And so I'm just working in this corner at the minute. I've mixed some cerulean blue with a sap green, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white to get a colour I like. And I'm just going over what we painted 2 days ago.
This is the BBC Home Service. Here is the news. In the House of Commons this afternoon, the Prime Minister, Mr. Churchill, said, "What General Weygand called the Battle of France is over. The Battle of Britain is about to begin."
Name der 2. Luftwaffe, Herr
Danke,
General.
danke, Geoffrey. Mein lieber Fink.
Herr General Milch.
In Ordnung?
Alles ist fertig, Herr General. Es kann losgehen.
Bitte, meine Herren, dann vorwärts.
Alright guys, so I've mixed the dark green, camouflage green. I've just started overlaying there, and just starting here. And you can see the difference now. You can see how it's more richer, more vibrant. And then after this second layer, when I've gone over everything with the second layer and the vibrancy's there, the third layer will be adding all the highlights, lowlights, and the weathering on the aircraft, and all the detail work, fine detail work. But I hope it's showing up on the camera how this looks so much different now. It looks richer, bolder. And again, it's not going to look detailed yet. This is just the second layer of paint that I'm adding now, starting with the green, camouflage green, to make everything become richer, vibrant, bolder, more depth of colour. So I'm going to continue. Alright, I like that shade. That's a nice shade. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to work on the brown now, the dark earth, and see how it looks when I've done that. So I'll see you soon guys. I'm just going to mix some dark earth up. So guys, I'm now calling this painting done. This is my first attempt at a aircraft. Although it's difficult, I have enjoyed it and I look forward to doing the next one. And as I said earlier in the video, at the beginning of this video, I'll probably paint the adversary aircraft to this one, the German Messerschmitt Bf-109E4. Again, this is depicting the aircraft flown by Squadron Leader Geoffrey Wellum. These are the markings of the aircraft he flew during the Battle of Britain, which was fought between summer 1940 and October 1940. It was the most crucial battle the British fought during World War II. It was to fend off an invasion of the German military might into Britain. And these guys had to fight off a overwhelming Luftwaffe air force, outnumbering our aircraft by 4 to 1. Our guys, the few guys that were involved with the Battle of Britain, the pilots, were flying non-stop. They'd go up, take off, go do dogfights, battle, land again, refuel, rearm, fly back up there. Crazy. And these guys continued doing that until the Germans accepted the defeat, that they weren't going to beat the RAF, and then the German forces moved east and concentrated on Russia. But anyway, that's it, enough of the history lesson. I look forward to painting the Messerschmitt Bf-109E4 further down the line. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to see more of this, then subscribe, click like, leave any constructive criticism, comments you want to, all acceptable, all welcome. And by clicking the bell icon, you'll be notified of updated of new paintings that will be put onto my YouTube channel. For all the guys on my International British Modelling channel, if you like what you're looking at, I can announce that I'm going to do a special offer on limited series reproduction giclée prints, 12x16 prints. I'll be selling not for the original $74 each, they'll be reduced to $49. That's a massive reduction for a limited series giclée print. So $49 plus shipping, you can have a 12x16 reproduction print. Now, reproduction prints are not photocopy paper, they're printed on acid-free archival museum quality materials. It's generally a cotton-based material, and using acid-free archival museum quality inks, guaranteed for those prints to last up to 80 years. So they could be enjoyed by your family for many years and passed down as long as you take care of them. Put them in a glass fronted frame with acid-free archival matting and backboard, and keep them out of direct sunlight, anywhere with high moisture, and you can enjoy a reproduction print for a long time. Alright, that's enough waffling from me, guys. Again, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and get yourself updated with all new paintings that are coming forward. And if you followed this painting series along, I really appreciate you watching the video, this time lapse, and I look forward to seeing your comments. Till the next painting, guys, tally-ho, chocks away.